today I'm going to be doing sharing my first ever Chewy order, and I have something else that I have been wanting to organize, so I thought I would just add that with this video. It's some drawers that whenever we first moved in, I had put things a certain way, and now that we've lived here for a while, we find that it's not working as well as what I wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got from, well, if I can, it's pretty heavy, plus I don't want to show my address, which y'all may not be able to see that tiny little sticker either, but from Chewy. I've never ordered from them before, but they have, I found out, they have it to where you can get your prescription dog food or cat food, your prescription pet food, and just get it delivered. I think they even have medication. I don't know if I can get Delilah's syringes or not, or her insulin, but I know I can get the food, and I can get it auto delivered, and that way I don't ever have to worry about going to the vet or anything like that to get it. I mean, I have that option, but I also have this option. So I went ahead, I've been thinking about trying Chewy for a long time. I just have not, because I don't know, I just haven't. But got some pepper. So what I have here is her food, and also I have the other two girls some more food. And what she has to have is the Hills Science Diet Kidney Care to make sure that her kidneys don't get worse. So I bought her 24 cans. That should last her close to a month, if we figured it out correctly, because she'll eat from a can three times. That's 1.5 days, and this should last her a little bit, maybe a little over a month. I'm not quite sure, but I have their food down here, but since it comes in this neat little package like this, I'm gonna see, it's got like that. It's pretty neat the way they have that. Since it comes like that, I'm just gonna sit this down here instead of taking it out, and then just open up this top one tonight when it's time to feed her. We got the beef and vegetable. She's been eating the chicken and vegetable because that's what they had at the vet's office. And at the vet's office, they have the little cans that are like this size, the little 5.5 ounce cans. But they had a choice of getting the bigger cans for her from Chewy. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a better deal for me to get the other girls' food from Chewy or from Sam's, because, well, I'm going to have to check it out, because I think that it might be cheaper for me to get it through Sam's. But I got 12 cans, and the reason why I went ahead and got it this time is, one, we needed it because we only have 8 cans left, so I won't be going to Sam's again before that's all gone. And the second reason is because it was my first Chewy order, and I got it for a deal. I got it, you know, a cheaper price because it was my first time ordering. So it was like a coupon deal. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down there, but I'm going to open it since it's 2 different flavors. And the other 2 girls don't have to have a special type of food, so they can have, you know, whatever I get them, but they do really like this kind. So, and since the vet wants me to just feed all the, there's dents in these cans, in 2 of them so far, but the vet wants me to feed them all canned food, so that's what I'm gonna do. Well, that was an older one. Put the newer ones in the back. I thought I would have enough room to have another stack here, but I may not. I'll have to figure it out. That's okay though. They're gonna be eating some tonight, but the other two girls, Delilah and Allie eat the same amount, and Maggie eats just a little bit less than they do because she's just a smaller dog, and she doesn't have to have as much. I'm just gonna stick that there. I know it's a different flavor, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And yeah, anyways, I don't know if it's a better deal getting it through Chewy, but we'll find out. I'm gonna check it. I know this time it was a better deal. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these boxes. It says warning, caution, may cause excessive tail wags or purrs. I also may start getting Daisy's food from her food and litter from Chewy as well. We'll see, but I'm gonna let Jeff take care of that, or Noah, somebody can take care of that box. But that's the way I'm gonna have this over here. I've got her syringes down here, and the only one that has treats is the cat. And these treats are for, they have like stuff to help with hairballs. But she hasn't had any hairballs since we started giving her that, and her food is also has some stuff for hairballs in it too. She's not been having problems anymore. But now we've just got her syringes. We got these down here. These are the girls' placemats. We put these, okay, I'll tell you how we do it. Because they used to, all three of the girls would eat out of the same stainless steel bowl outside, and they ate kibble. Well, now that they eat soft food, they eat canned food, they eat it, like Allie will try to eat it up so fast that we have to separate them. Plus, we have to know how much Delilah is eating. And now, it's even changed more because Delilah has to have the prescription food. So, we have the three girls in separate spots. Allie goes outside on the back porch and eats. That's where she wants to eat. She eats better if she's out, because we tried feeding her in here, but she is like, I don't know what we're doing here. This is not normal. What are you doing? And she won't eat all of her food. So we just keep her outside and let her eat. She eats all of her food each time, and it's fine. Maggie has her bowl, and because Maggie is a bit messy, we have a towel, an old kitchen towel, and that's what we use as their placemats for her and Delilah, because sometimes Delilah gets a little bit on the floor too, and that way I don't have to do anything except wash these. I just throw them in the wash if they get some gravy or whatever on it. But Delilah has her food in her spot, and Maggie has her food in her spot, and they don't try to get in each other's food. They're fine. And I have found with Maggie, because she's older, with this I do have to kind of chop up the meat in here. So I'm thinking about, because Allie absolutely loves this, Maggie likes the way it tastes, but I think if I had a smaller bits that I wouldn't have to do that. So I may end up getting Maggie a total different food and have each girl a different food. That seems a bit excessive, but they're older and they have different needs now, so that's just what I'm thinking about. So I'm gonna wash my hands, because I'm about to be messing with dishes stuff, which, I mean, this stuff's not supposed to be dirty, but it was in a warehouse most likely. But I'm gonna move over there, and I'm gonna be sitting on the floor again, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. That is a spot that's not a trouble spot, but we have been discussing it, and the three of us think that it would be better for us to swap the things from the two drawers over there, but I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to kind of be cut off a little bit from this, but these two drawers, this drawer's where our silverware stuff is. It's fine, no problems. But this drawer and this drawer, we kind of think we have them backwards, because the things we have in this one, we don't use that often. Like, It's got things like the kitchen scale, and which the rest of this is in the dish drainer. The scale and the cheese grater and just some different little tools that are in this that we use, but we don't use every day. But then in this drawer, we have our Ziploc bags. I'm going to set it up here because I'm going to just start taking this stuff out. We have lids for different bowls and things like that. I'm going to set this stuff up there, try not to let it fall down. This is a thing for gripping and turning bottle lids and stuff. It works pretty good. It's silicone. I can't remember exactly where I got it from. It says Core Kitchen. Seems like it came with something else from Amazon. Then I've got these little measuring cup things. The one, I can't remember how much that size is. And then I have some ball jar things. I use these usually when kids are around. You just put this on with the ball jar lid. And then I've got these other lids and things that are in this basket. Everything's all contained. These are supposed to be in here. I'm probably going to rearrange this whenever I start to put it in the drawer. But for now, I'm going to stick it up there. Alright, so this is empty now. And it's not nasty or anything. I just need to put things in here. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can do this without swapping things out and without having to get anything to put these in. So I'm going to stick it in here and then I will organize the drawer. But what I have are things like these little ball containers. Closed all the way. That was not the point of that, or purpose of that. There's one of the lids. These little Ziploc bag holders. Thing for the Blackstone. A little container with my, I actually might put this over there on the thing where the coffee maker is. That's what that's for, mixing your coffee and stuff. And I put it in that little container so it wouldn't get nasty. Alright, and this is a little chopper thingy. My little chopper thingy is, it's broken a little bit on one side. And then the juicer. That's all that was in that drawer. These are not things I use on a daily basis. So there's no point in me having them in super easy reach, you know? So I'm just gonna put it all down here. And the thing I use more than anything else is the cheese grater. I use that cheese grater like crazy, like all the time. Alright, so the rest of the cheese grater is over in the thing, like I said, but see, that's much better. Oh, let me go ahead. I'm gonna stick these in there too, since I don't use them often. I'm gonna have those in there. Okay, and so this other drawer, I'm gonna put things in it. I thought about having Jeff help me to put things in, like put the extra Ziploc bags, some of them in here, because they're up high and I can't really reach that well. But I haven't discussed it with him, and I don't know if it'd be the best idea. Alright, let's see if I can organize these some. And this kind of, okay, I'm going to talk to y'all about these. The Pyrex bowls. I love my glass bowls. I love having them, and I love how they're non-toxic and things. But the lids are just not good. They don't last as long as the bowl for sure. They break very easily. after a while. And so I'll show you an alternative. Oh, great. I knew I couldn't hold all those. I don't know why I was still trying. I guess because I was trying. All right, let's see if I can. I used to have these organized in here where that they were all standing up and separated. Let me see if I can show y'all. Let me get this down here to where y'all can see. Gotta get the camera moved down. But I used to have them organized in a way where everything was easily accessible, and now it's not so much that way because of me not keeping it this way. Since we moved, I haven't, but it's not hard for me to fix right back, and then I can have these in there. Where did I put the others? They're up top. Okay. These are for glass bowls as well that are up there in the cabinet. They have a seal on them and they seem pretty good. They haven't broke. None of them have broken on me. And they're really good for leftovers. That's much neater. I don't know if I can keep the blue lid like that though. The big one. I don't think I can. No, I can't. But that's okay. I can put it in the bottom here maybe. Oh, wait a minute. I think I had this turned the other way in the bottom. In the bottom drawer. Did I? I had it in some way where I could. I don't remember how it was, honestly, and I just took it out. That's terrible, isn't it? Maybe I didn't, but I had it somehow so that I could have the other things. I'll just put that on the bottom. And this, okay, I'll show you. This is what I use now for the round bowls. There's another one of those things that's supposed to be in here. There it is. It's butcher's twine. Oh, that might not work this way. I don't know what I've got different. But anyway, these right here, this is one of the bigger ones for the bigger bowls. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Let me see. Like these glass bowls that are here. Like this size glass bowl. Let me see if I can get it. And these, they go on there. You have to just tighten to fit them on. And I know that these things are for pots and pans, but they protect those bowls and keep them from getting messed up. Alright, let's go back to this drawer, see if I can fix it. But these right here, there's lots of different sizes. I got these off of Amazon as well. There's lots of different sizes, and they have smiley faces on them. I don't know if you can see the smiley face. There it is. Probably see it better with one of the blue ones or something. See, there's different sizes. This is a smaller size. But yeah, I use these in place of saran wrap or cling film or whatever. I'm trying to show you this smiley. Maybe it's better without it, without something behind it. There we go. I don't know. Maybe y'all can see it. But anyway, that's what those are for. Now let's see if I can get this in here like I had it before. I think I had this stuff pushed over. I don't know if it's gonna, oh, it fits, yes. Okay, good. There. And now this stuff is up higher and we use it more. We don't have to bend over as much. I know that it's not really a problem, you know, but it was it's an inconvenience, I guess you could say. I'm gonna stick this over there where the other thing is. But I wanted to share the Chewy thing I got. I know my hair's a wreck. And then I wanted to do that. I've been wanting to do that for weeks, and I just haven't done it. And I thought, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's do those tiny things. And as I said, do little things, or I've said this before, do little things whenever you feel like it, or you have a few extra minutes. And I have the time right now, so I went ahead and did it. And that will be more convenient for my family. So that is all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Oh, why is that light flashing? We don't need a disco. Oh, no. Okay, that is something else I want to tell y'all about. Okay, y'all remember probably, if you've been around for a while, we used to buy a lot of stuff at Bucks, right? Okay. We still go there sometimes, but not as much as we used to. And one reason why is we don't live there anymore. And the other reason why is because we don't need as much hardware stuff, because we're not remodeling the house anymore right now. There are some more things we have to do to it, but not right now. But we got a ton of light bulbs from Bucks, and it seems that every one of them is going out. We've been in the mobile home for 8 months. We put them in right before we moved in, and every one of these lights, it'll do that and then it'll go out. So I'm gonna get Noah to go ahead and swap that out. And because I bought some more from Walmart, but I don't need a disco. No. But anyway, that is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's crazy, Bill. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well, and I'll add you to my prayer list. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.